Hello everyone, this is Fanny Menardi from Pachamama Art. This is special for the Finnegan's at Newsmax, Rob Finnerty, Carl Higby, Rob Schmidt, all the guys who decided to attack me. So I'm here on defense to preach for myself, guys. Listen, Carl says like, oh, you know what? I won't vote for you because you won't even vote for yourself. I did that. So what do you want me to do? You want me to quit my job to show how much I trust you guys? To come and get me for a job? Yeah, I did that in December when I wanted to create a Ministry of Sound branch of the government in Florida to create employment, to create a cultural and scientific center, to attract talent and skills in Florida. Because right now there is nothing. There are no jobs in Florida unless you're like a real estate investor, I guess. So no, I've done that. This is your turn, America, to take a leap of faith for me. You know, I've done that for you so many times. You're always preaching for the veterans. Yes, the military, you know what? They fight for us. They go around the world to serve their country. But the military, they also paid for it. They have all government benefits, health benefits, financial benefits, mortgage benefits. They have everything. The wives, we're just depending on our husbands, raising the kids. If anything happens, there is a big gap on our resume. And actually, I haven't put everything on my resume because of my political implication that I was scared to have retaliation, like it's been happening for my family for the past 10 years. That my mom lost her house, I lost my house, got attacked, I had death threats many, many times. So they hire you to write a disclosure book, but when you're disclosing information, they're attacking you, bullying you. So I don't care. I'm still doing it because first, people are interested in it. They want to know. You know, like the crime culture, I'm sorry, it's been around for decades. Like presidents have been killed. Like it's a mafia. Like people fuck up, we kill them, you know? So people love this in the movies, but in fact, it's happening in reality. So let's just be honest and disclose the truth. It's like for the past few days, I've had these information that says hitman robot hitman robot sniper farms, like as if like the government would take like little baby orphans that don't have parents, they don't have opportunities, they don't have a future, you know, and they take them and they train them to become a supernatural soldier, you know. So some of them, they're going to be snipers and they're going to do inside jobs for the government, and some of them, they're going to become super skilled like military soldiers or strategists. Like everyone will develop their special skills, like playing chess and all these masterminds, you know. We all have our strong implications in all our fields. So you know, this can be used for the best or for the worst, but let's just be honest. And the truth is not like people would be shocked by that when in fact people support the idea that there is a genocide happening in Israel and killed babies being killed. So yeah, sorry, there was a conflict. There was two sides and extremists fighting for decades, and they had to pick one side and just said, okay, we're gonna pick one side and kill everyone else. So that's just crazy what's happening. But of course, it's always, you know, a single woman's fault. So yes, I've taken that leap of faith. You know, I've risked a lot with nothing in return for America. Yes, I got value, like I say all the time. But no, it's not okay. No, Carlos Torres. Ya no puedo ir a la playa todos los días porque para ir a la playa a disfrutar se necesita plata. Y plata no hay. Okay. So, so yes, you know, I can't just stay here and do nothing. Not doing nothing costs money. You know, you have to be slaving around for nothing. So that's just crazy. So yes, I'm annoying. I harass people, attack people, I send them emails, I send them messages, and they're saying, oh, people wouldn't dare doing what they're writing online and doing it in real life. Actually, yes, what I say, I do. You'll remember me, guys, okay? Because they've been trying to censor me, to like guilt me for things that I was actually a victim of, and like sentence me for having ties with Russia when in fact I'm the one who was restoring the orders, and kind of just seeing a long term relationship with Russia to trying to solve this conflict. So you know what? You have people trying to come and help you, and you're punishing them, bullying them. Yeah, I know. If you want to go have a career in politics, you need to be strong, you need to be tough, you need to be not impressed by critics. So yeah, sometimes I have a day down, but then I'm just going back for it. So yes, guys, I will harass you until I have what I want, which is a career. I didn't ask for so many things. I asked for a job. That's all I asked America. I want a job, but a career. A career, of the things I'm good at and that I can do. Could do so much. For the journalist, I can write their prompt. I can present. I can do mini rubrics. Monday motivation. If you're not climbing, you're sliding. Tuesday tantrum. What tantrum, if you were in power at the government, what tantrum would you make? Want something to happen? My tantrum, if I was in the government right now, I would say you need to arrest Netanyahu and bring him to justice. This is true. Impunity, okay, it's cool a little bit, covering up mistakes, okay, it happens, but geez, a genocide, these are real people's lives, Fortunately, torture happened to a lot of people that I know. All these people, they vanished, disappeared, they stay low, really low. Some mothers that I know, friends of mine, homeless with babies. That's not okay. And because they don't want to bother, or they don't trust in the government, or they scared of retaliation, all these reasons does that people just fade into oblivion and become homeless or drug addicts or angry terrorists. That's why maybe I'm annoying, but at least I'm not a terrorist. At least I'm not falling into oblivions with all this amazing knowledge that I get from everyone that I spent 10 years gathering and honor and blessing everybody. So yes, I will harass you and you will remember me. And this is why people remember me. Be annoying, like impose yourself into this world and let it adapt to you, not its idea of you or not the lane they want to leave you in. You want to be a role model, you want to take on the family, you want to be a good person, but sometimes to be a good person, having great achievement, you have to get angry and you have to, peace through threats. And they're criticizing Iran and stuff, but they've tried, they're trying something and they're doing it. So yes, guys, this is very passionating for me. That's why I'm not stopping. This is my career, even though, like I said, some stuff I didn't write that I wrote in the school. I didn't write some stuff in my resume because I don't want retaliation for the people. I was scared that there would something happen in the school where I was working for the kids. So, but don't underestimate me. I'm telling you publicly already, I will not tolerate not to get my career. I'm a middle class woman. By the way, the pictures of pools and stuff that you see that I just posted, this is not my parents' house. My parents very modest. I'm a middle class girl who decided to not be in a country where people just criticize the government all the time, but they're not doing anything. I decided to go to a country where I'm criticizing the government, but I want to go work there to make it better and take action and improve the system from within, whether it is through journalism or through working with the Secretary of State or the US government, the Pentagon, United Nations. There's a million things one woman can do. You can blame them for not succeeding if you didn't give them the chance.